Hi friends, it's me Jade and my dog Rin. We're here for another meditation. Today is day 2, which I find personally to be one of the hardest days. Like the first day is like, okay, I'm in it, and then the second day you're like, oh my god, I gotta do it again. And then by like, I don't know, day 3 or 4, maybe after the first week, you just are like, okay, this is the thing I do. I'm here and I'm meditating. And my dog is being crazy. And that's just life. We're gonna do another 10 minutes. Right, Bryn? 10 minutes? I really do think 10 is the sweet spot, where it's like totally doable for most people, I'd say. Not to make any assumptions, but I think that 10 is good. Rin, thank you for the kisses. I appreciate it. All right, let's do this. 10 minutes. Once again, wait for my big sigh at the end to signal that the meditation is over. And today I'm going to use a mantra. I've used this one before. It's one of my favorites. It's I am abundant. I really like it. It sounds nice in my head. It comes naturally, like out of me while I'm meditating. I'll be saying it obviously in my head, not out loud, but that will be what I'm doing this time around. Okay, 10 minutes. 3, 2, 1, meditate. The birds are back. Well, how'd it go? It went really well for me. I used the mantra, I am abundant. And the way that I try to use mantras is I repeat it in my head until I can feel it, and then I hold that feeling while I breathe, if that makes any sense. So when I think of abundance and I say I feel abundant over and over again, at least this time anyways, I started getting like little tinglies all down my back and all throughout my hands, and it kind of like went down my body. I could feel it. And with every inhale, it was almost like a little bit of adrenaline, like it was a little bit of a energy boost. And so when I felt that, I stopped saying it and instead focused on the feeling of the tinglies and the little bit of energy and where it's moving in my body and how it moves, etc. And then when I'd get distracted and stop feeling it, I would come back to the mantra and start that process over again. I just find it's a really good way to teach myself how to like embody words and embody feelings and emotions, because when I'm going through my day, if a car cuts me off in traffic, it takes a lot of my energy to be able to like notice where it is, and it's almost always in my head. So the anger, the disappointment, the rage, whatever it is, it goes and it stays like right about here. And so what I would like is to be able to take that feeling and do something with it, something, you know, useful, like dissipate it, because anger doesn't really serve me in that moment. You know, I'm not about to get out of my car and yell at the person who cut me off. So it's not useful. And so in that moment, I want to be able to recognize it and then decide what to do with it and have a say in what happens. And so I find that when I'm in my meditation practice, if I can work on embodying emotions, then my hope is that in the real world outside of me meditating, I can also do that. It's also nice because that means that it's not just useful for no emotions are bad, but the more negative emotions, but it's good for the positive ones too. So when I see something beautiful and I want to really take it in, I can feel it in my whole body, rather than just like, oh, that's a nice tree. It's like, oh my God, look at that tree. It's the wonder or the awe is what I'm trying to like fully embody. Anyways, I've said embody about 30 times now, so I'm gonna end it here. Day 2, it's in the books. We did it. I'm very proud of you. Oh, pat yourself on the back. I did that last time and I totally forgot about that. Shoot. Oh well. Pat yourself on the back. Good work. I will see you tomorrow. Ah, my tea is probably cold.